Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support that y'all have been constantly giving me each and every day, which is truly a blessing. So I'm grateful for those things. And so with that being said, namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification. I have a million thoughts going. Sorry, that scared the mess out of me. Sorry about that. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you are comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of the video, or you're just up telling me about your impact, the gift, how it impacts your life and heading you toward the positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful, just give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at the moment and just need spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give a girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites wherever you see fit. And as always, thank you for the love and support. It's always appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Y'all, I'm still listening to the same meditation music, Native American flute and bamboo and rain. And it's the music to sleep, meditate, and relax. 8 hertz black screen. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, you are not your thoughts. You are the growth that it witness. Well as our thoughts can become our worst enemy, makes us our own worst enemy. And those are the things that we are really having to work hard for nowadays. You have to understand everything has a reason for happening the way it does. Things have a way of unfolding through ways you never imagined. A lot of times we try to figure out why certain things have to happen to us. It's because it's just like, I look at everything that I've gone through, how, my traumatic experiences has helped me grow in so many ways. I have to be able to give myself that pep talk, when things are just not going the way they are. And just being able to appreciate how things are unfolding, even when I'm not exactly where I want to be at, but just showing gratitude on how much my situation has changed me for the better. And it's all about how you choose to visualize all the things that are taking place in your life, the things that come up and constantly challenge you. These are the things to allow you to know, I say it a lot, because especially if you've been with me for a while, you hear me say it a lot. God and devil goes hand in hand, but they all have two different agendas. The devil will place something in your mind to make you feel like everything the universe, God, and powers that be are lying to you. They're not going to give you anything that that you were promised of, or they're just talking out the side of their neck. And it's just like that vibe, that voice we probably had, I've had a while, that will make me believe that God is not doing what he's supposed to do, what he promised me on things that has happened, making me feel like, why are these, I'm trying to push out as much positivity as positive know how, and all these people just come at me and just crap on me any kind of way. And this is the thing that really showed me where your strength and your motivation within yourself. It's a blessing when you can have people in your corner that truly wants to support you, that truly wants, when you're slacking, they call you out, like, why are you sleeping on yourself? You got so many things that are waiting to, embrace within you, but you have to be able to want to do that for yourself. You can't just try to ask for a manifestation and not actually work on what you're trying to manifest. Laws of attraction just don't work that way, and being able to do it, it's like there's so many things that I can finally allow myself to say, I'm grateful for my highs and my lows, things that people project to me, positivity, and the things that are projected towards me in a negative way. These things are, is really helped me grow. And there are so many different things that, when it's just like somebody comes to me And it tells me, you make me feel like I won't be judged by the things that I do. I'm not in no kind of way at that, at a level where I can be at the highest level and still I have no say on how you should judge yourself. Now, if there's something I know that I can give you that pep talk to be able to remind yourself to keep going. You're going to have different things that's going to constantly challenge you. You're going to have things that will make you feel like everything that you're doing is in vain, but it's all about how you choose to look at it. Are you looking at everything as a learning experience for your growth? Are you paying attention to the things that cause you to be on a certain situation, on this path where you're a conflict within yourself, and that's what people around you that you intimidate, they hope that you stay on that type of vibration because they don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you exhale. And you have to understand those thoughts or experiences that you had to take to give you that growth that you needed. It's like a lot of things I can see now. It took me a long time to be able to see it, that the worst negative situation that I could ever possibly be in, where I can say, you know what, these are the things that with people that seen I had that light within myself, they wanted to dim it so bad. But these are the things that it had to take place in my life for me to recognize my own light. Ain't nobody gonna dim my light. I don't care what anybody does. And it's just all about if I'm allowing myself to manipulate myself into doing that within myself. If you're feeding off on that negativity of what others' opinions are about you, you have to understand this is what they're projecting on how they see themselves. Just being able to sit with my thoughts and just see how everything has transpired until now, has really allowed me to grow. It makes me be more transparent than transparent can be, and I can appreciate all those things. Yes, I have bad days. Yes, I have days that are just negative is all get out. But then I have to allow myself to dust myself off and leave whatever happened yesterday in that day, but just being able to learn from those things, being able to appreciate what was that positive outcome through a negative experience, and you have to be able to do that because there's times where I can be, I'll do a ritual where I'm allowing myself to separate from anything that can hinder me, anything that can hurt me in a productive way. And then there'll be something that ego, ego cannot stand not being in the now, not being in the know, got to know every daggone thing. It'll make you feel like, if you don't know everything is not going to go your way. But a lot of times, that's the universe way. Is just like, just trust the flow, how everything is unfolding. Your life won't always be that way, but the only way it's going to change is if you allow yourself to, being able to see the things that I've gone through, even see how, negativity has, came at me, was a part of my growth that I can truly appreciate. Because now it's just like, I be very selective about the people I deal with. If you give me that sketchy vibe, I'm just like, hey, I just back up and do my do, but I appreciate the experience I had from you, not allowing myself to look at it in a negative situation. Because I used to be that type of person. If I know that what you were sent in my life to do to really hurt me, try to block me in any kind of way, I'll give you all type of words to make you question your existence. Now it's just like, look, I appreciate you hollering back at me, but that connection can't, when we stopped talking, that's where I had to end it at. And, wish you the best, as, I'm wishing myself the best, and, good luck with whatever you're going through. And I wish the best for you. And it took me a long time for me to allow myself to not place my power into things. There's going to be that same experience that's going to help me flourish. And they want you to be able to see everything is basically an experience that you're supposed to have to allow yourself to see where change needs to take place. It's like right now, with everything going on within the world, if it's not dealing with racial profiling or one-sided judgment or whatever, it's showing you where that initial change needs to go through, where people need to be held responsible for their own actions, understanding that you have to be able to be responsible for your own thoughts and your own mind. Don't dish it off on everybody else. I was seeing a show yesterday on Netflix, and I thought about that, and I said, dang, I see what's going on. And when you can basically see different things, that you can understand what's taking place. Like somebody's always saying, oh, I'm in a bad mood because she did this and he did that, and this is this and that. It was like, so is there any kind of fault that you allowed yourself to, take on as your own? Did you admit where you fell in that situation? It was like, no, because they did this and did that. And it's just like, you have to see where you held fault in the situation for you to make yourself feel as even if that was what their intention was. It's like nothing can affect you unless you open that door to allow it to. And a lot of times I'm like, oh, I appreciate that. And they're like, what you mean? This is supposed to be something that's going, supposed to, amp you up. I'm like, nah, if that's what you're looking for, you don't bark the wrong tree, because I'm not about to do that. And I'll sit there and laugh like, thanks, I needed that. And it wasn't as being a smart ass situation, but those are the things that keep you going. That lets you know right there. So other people's opinions on you is not going to change your experience, regardless. A lot of times people assume things. I used to be the type, I would assume things too. But it's just like, if I try to be very cautious on and being mindful of my words. If somebody still takes what I say is in a wrong way, like they feel like I'm, projecting towards them, then that's not my vibe. And I can see if, oh, you know what, my fault. I did project on you, and I have to be able to call myself on that. We're all into that vibration of changing, being able to allow ourselves to invest in things that's going to take us to the next level, not towards the things that's going to hold us back. Being able to know this experience has taught me growth that I need to know about myself. Even when people that you have probably paid all your support to, that, anytime they would have needed you, that you were there. And then when the truth comes, and I tell people all the time, and that was a wake up call for me, when dark times come into your life, I mean, it's just like you see the true intentions of everybody. They show you their true colors, and you needed that. And it's a very hurtful feeling to go through, but that lets you know who is for you and who's against you. And that's a good truth teller, because it's just like, when I look at a lot of things that I overlooked, I wasn't paying attention to because it was right there, and I'm just like, I appreciate that, because that lets me know that's not the person that needs to be in my life. That was shown to me for a reason. Or there'll be, it was like a post I shared, like, what was it, a few days ago, a jealous spirit will block their own blessings on a person that was sent to bless them. And I've had that with a lot of people that was in my life, that I would, if I would have seen that they were really true to me, and I would have really helped them out if I could have. But it was just like, you messed that on your own self. You just blocked your own blessing by doing something because you felt some type of way about somebody else's life. And, it happens at times. But those are the things you have to really, truly be grateful for, because these are the things those experiences are giving you growth. It's all about how you choose to look at things. Like, people betray you, or they see you as the problem. And, a lot of times people will be the problem to every solution. It ain't going to be the solution to every problem, but they create a problem for every solution. You have to understand that's a conflict within themselves. And that's not something you need to, invest yourself in, but appreciate that growth on giving you that insight that you needed to see. And I used to be that person where I always felt like, oh, I'm so lonely. And, it's a very hard experience to go through when you can't really express yourself. And then I had to allow myself to change, to be able to say, it's okay if people don't believe you on your experience. It's okay if people don't know your whole story. It's okay for all those things. But a lot of times you have to be with oneself to be able to reflect on what needs to change within yourself, where you need to heal at, where you need to pay attention at, what you do not need to sleep on, what you need to cut ties with, what you need to walk away from. Everything you should appreciate going in and out of your life, being able to say, I'm grateful for this happening. It showed me, where I could have my patience through things that I really may not understand, or being able to understand and trust the process that's unfolding in front of me, and just allow me to keep working and healing within myself. Is it easy? No, it's not. But it's a daily thing that you're challenging your own self to become that challenge. It's like, okay, you have to be able to celebrate those tiny victories. If you go one day without having a negative thought of what somebody has done to you, or that heavy burden that you may have done to somebody else, or something that has just seemed like it just came and hit you without any kind of warning, that is a tiny victory for you, because your mind was focused on something that wasn't negative or toxic that has taken place in your life. Being able to see those chain of events that unfolded you, to be able to see what people's true intention is about you. I see so many different things when it pertains to my life. my family. You know, you see a lot of things where you have to just bite your tongue and just like, oh, I've never been that type. If I feel like you going out and painting, dirt on my name or my family's name, I'll be that one that's just like, I'm not that one and I'm not the two either. I'm gonna go ahead and speak my mind. But then it's just like you can't sit up here and lash out every single person that goes against you. When people can't see what's right about you, they will make everything paint up like you're the worst person. And that's just something within that other person that is insecure about what they see within that person. And that's none of your business about what people think. And this is that time for you to be able to create, being able to strategize and seeing everything, how things is taking place to where you're at that exact moment. You're getting that growth of everything that's taking place in your life. You're being able to see things, even your challenges were blessings to you, because it allows you to know, even though this is a challenge today, this is going to be my growth for tomorrow. And that's how universe wants to be able to do, having faith within everything. And this is like right now, you may be, like I say, in the cusp of, that door busting wide open for your manifestation. Things may get quiet. You may not have people interacting with you as much as you would like. It makes you feel more lonely than anything. Or, you'll see people that are trying to re-enter your life that you already know has no good in it. You can love that person all day, but sometimes you have to love people from a distance, be in reach, but be out of touch. It's like, hey, I appreciate you hollering at me, but yeah, we'll talk soon. Not, and just keep going about your life and be doing, I'm on my own grind and got time to be going back. We are not clocks. We don't fall back. We spring forward. And I'll say that real quick. You just have to appreciate everything that has got you to the point you are at now. Is not easy. There are going to be still some things that you may be having trouble with letting go, trouble with healing. But when you're allowing yourself to be honest about those emotions that you truly carry within yourself, that is a big start of reflecting strength. And a lot of times people don't see it as that, because there's some people that will paint it on everybody else and not seeing where their true fault is within every. I'm like, yeah, these people might have done that, but what part did you play within yourself? Me, I'm like, yeah, I'll jump the gun. I'll allow somebody to pull me out of my emotions of peace and got irritated. And you know what? I just gave them exactly what they wanted. Why? It's just why. That's why I always tell you, just like with the situation I just said in the other video, not this one, but the last one, I appreciate when people come challenging me on my channel, my content and stuff like that, even though it's a hurtful situation to go through, but it just allows you to know when people see you as a threat. And I'm not saying that I'm above anybody or I'm conceited or anything like that, but it's like when they can steal all the material they want from you, or they can try to do things the way you do it. But the biggest power that you have, they are not you. You have this essence within yourself that you have some kind of vibration that people can really click to. And when people are seeing it, people love you in that manner. A lot of people will intimidate people and they will back the hell up. When they see that they can pull anything they want to, say negative things to you, keep talking about you, doing this and this and that, and not knowing they're giving you airplay for people like, dang, if she really like this or he's really like that, let me go over there and see what he's talking about, or let me go over there and see what she's talking about, and don't realize they're giving that person, directing that person to them. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see what all the fuss is about. I've had people that constantly want to contradict me and say, oh, you need to come over here. Oh, you need to come over there. And I appreciate that. But I say, I'm good right where I'm at. You do you over there and I'll do me right here. But, just allowing myself to appreciate that time, because it allowed me to know, when you're coming from an authentic place, that can bother some people, because some people can't do it in that vibration that you can. You have something special in you that cannot be imitated, emulated, or anything, unless you're like a twin flame thing and y'all mirror each other like that. But there's something very special, and you hold that power within yourself that you have gotten growth from every experience that you have witnessed. This allowed you to see how far you can go. If you did not have challenging situations, how much you would have invested within yourself to make sure wherever I'm at that lowest point, I will never allow myself to get there again. Regardless of what everybody else says, or when people keep on constantly throwing me up under the bus, these are the challenges that I have. Like, ooh, you must be feeling a blessing that's coming on. You trying to make sure that I be guided by your insecurities and ignore my truth. No, you pay attention to your truth, but you keep them sidelines open on what's taking place. But stay focused on you. And that's what they want you to do. When faith comes kick in, they always try to tell us that's where your faith comes in. No matter what is going on in your surroundings, you know that there's something better unfolding in your life. You know, there's days that you want to walk away from everything and give everything the hell up. But yet your soul wouldn't allow you to do that. Even when it was very trivial. You know, you get frustrated. You know, we get like that all the time. But you allowed yourself to keep going. You know, and that's why they're telling us to, you know, to take that time out to meditate, being able to tell, you know, the universe as well as yourself 3 or 4 things you can be grateful for when you get up in the morning. And, you know, the same amount when you're going to bed at night, you know, because that's where your growth comes in. Because even when you can have the baddest day of the bad, but then it comes to that time when everything is done, you know, this is over. You can appreciate, thank you for allowing me to have that patience, even though when it was like really shaky, y'all got me through this. But then it's showing me the true intentions of everything that's taking place that I need to be aware of. You know, these things, that's where your growth comes in, especially when it comes to people. You know, people will show the true colors. They're your walking Crayola box. You know, they're showing you every little color that they have. And it would be a hurtful feeling when, you know, you would give the shirt off your back for these people. And when it came to that time for those things to get placed on the other shoe, they had no problem with walking away. And then, you know, it's a hurtful feeling, but allows yourself to know, hey, they're just, you know, you see where their vibes are. You see what type of person they are. And you needed to see that. So it's now for you to invest in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Be your own upgrade. Be your own supporter. Now you have all your spiritual guides, you know, that are giving you that kind word. You know, you are loved. You matter. You know, you're about to invest in something that's going to be so amazing, you know, and you need to be able to believe that within yourself, regardless of what naysayers say. Believe what comes from within. What is your vibrations telling you? Feed more into your intuitive, you know, follow that instead of following what other people say, because it's like your intuition ain't going to disappoint you. People out on the street will. So I hope you're having a great afternoon in contact with you. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Lion Kingdom, John Eric, Matt Norseman, Nicole. Welcome to the fam. God is Healing, as well as Tyra Lover 941 and 3 Kings. Much love to you as well. Like and subscribe, share, tell somebody about the channel. Y'all, my frequency is crazy with the, you know, the quality of the picture. My bad. Got a lot of stuff going on. But as long as you were able to hear it, that's all that matters. So I will see y'all in my next video. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Drop a line. Share. Tell someone about it. You know, I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. You know, I hope whatever you're trying to manifest into your life comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined, and comes sooner than you expected. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Much love. Peace.